Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Statz, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative Cribs, episode 124. Woo, this is insane. We're back on Joey JoJo's world, which he is a phenomenal builder. And again, just the builds that he built are they're insane, you guys. They're actually unbelievable. We're about to check out a cathedral, and we will wrap up on his world today. If you missed last week's episode, again, I post Creative Cribs every single Sunday around 9 a.m. Eastern time. So, check this cathedral out. It is insane looking. Like, the size of this build is just crazy. Now, the one thing I want to say is, like, it's normally a quote I kind of always stick to. It's like, normally that people start worlds, well, normally when someone starts a world, it's not necessarily ever finished. They always have ideas, and that's the beauty of building. You always have ideas. I recently just got into building more, also like building on Pocket Edition as well, which it helps out a little bit due to console too, but I just got like, it's a good way to kind of vent ideas out into like physical form, and I think it's just super awesome as well. But check this out, you guys. This cathedral is so like well detailed, and I do hope it should be actually a cathedral. I believe so. Sorry, JoJo, if I get the name exactly wrong. If you're watching this, maybe you can comment it down below, but the small details is what makes, you know, the Minecraft builds so amazing. Like, you know, the little details on everything. And again, this map is unfinished, so I actually can't wait to come back in and check it out, and we can take a look at the inside and kind of see what it looks like. It looks insane, you guys. He already has like the structure of it kind of mapped out. Now, Joey JoJo, he builds like huge and also very detailed. There's no shortcuts on this. Again, this is all console, block by block, which is that's what makes it so much better. And that's one thing I love as well. That's what I've always loved about doing Creative Cribs, because again, the reason I started this series is because, you know, I saw people with worlds like this, and it just never got out there. Like, no one would ever see the world. So I'm super happy that I'm able to join the world and kind of show it off to the world. Although this could even spark new ideas for you guys if you're building it, and this can kind of motivate you guys to build or something like that. So it's really cool, the fact that I'm able to kind of connect with the community like that on builds. And again, if you've been a big fan of the series for a very long time, I definitely appreciate you a lot for the ongoing support as well. I will continue on doing Creative Cribs as long as I can, as long as possible. It's been some years since I've still been doing it. I started on survival, so it's really good. Now, this cathedral again is not finished, but he does have it mapped and laid out on how he wants it. I kind of took a little bit of ideas from this, like kind of just mapping out how you want everything. So it's really good that he did this. Like, it's amazing, and I thought he just did a fantastic job on it. Not only is he good at the exterior, he's really good at the interior to it, picking the right designs. And I have a lot of friends that are very good builders, and they always pick the right blocks to use. Like, no other block would look best wherever they have that block at. So it's really cool. And even from here, you can kind of see the world from over there. So I'm sure all of this is going to connect again. And again, the beauty of Creative Cribs is that I'll join back into this world maybe sometime down the line, and all of this will be finished. So it's kind of like a recap thing, like where we can kind of check in on the episodes. Now, I thought about doing something like contacting very old builders and kind of getting in contact with them and do like a recap on what their world looks like now, and in reflection to what it used to look like before. That's something I thought about, but I don't quite know yet. But how are you guys doing? I'm sorry I forgot to check in on you guys. How are you doing? Hopefully your day is going great. Remember, it's Sunday, and I upload Creative Cribs every Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, if I did not let you guys know that. It used to be 11, but now it's 9 a.m. Eastern time, and then right after that, I upload a game of your choice that I play. But yeah, looks good. We're gonna check this out because this build over here is just massive. Every time we check out a building over here, it's like huge. Like, seriously, I'm just like, how do you do this? Like, I know he's online a lot, and I know he's building, but I still can't wrap my mind around like how people build these things, because again, I've been getting into building, and it's very complex. Like, I'm very good at like drawing. Like, drawing, it has always been like my number one thing. Like, I used to draw a lot in school, outside of school. I even have like a portfolio as well of just like all my artwork. I posted a few pictures on Instagram a very long time ago, but it's just amazing. Like, I love drawing like realistic people, like realistic. I like drawing people. Like, I like drawing realistic things, and I think it just turned out to be really good. and something that I definitely wanted to do, like for like, I don't know, I really wanted to be like an artist or something when I got older, at least. Although that sounds funny because I technically am older, but I'm not old. So it's like in the, I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, let's check out this this massive build here. I always tend to steer off. Why can't I stay on topic in Creative Cribs? I think I have ADD. I'll be talking about a topic and then I'll say, ooh, there's a butterfly over there, and look, like I always tend to do that, you guys. So let's go ahead and follow this out here. And yeah, look at this. And also it's like the stadium. He also has like a part like where he's gonna have, it's gonna be like his throne. Now I'm trying to load this up as well, but there was like a part or so where I loaded up this whole entire part and then we lagged out of the game, which that sometimes tends to happen in Creative Cribs, as far as like you load the whole entire world and then you lag out of the world. It's just connection issues and things that happen all the time on console that sometimes you guys may not see. But this is like his throne area here. So if we go up, and I really wonder what he's gonna do with these maps after they're done. I really hope I don't know if they'll ever release this for download or whatnot. I don't know if it's actually open either, like for you guys to join in. Again, all the information is down below in the description. Also, if you have a world to submit to Creative Cribs as well, and if you want to check out his world too, his information is down there below. Again, a phenomenal builder, and everything just looks great. I want to I have a few plans on like projects, and I just want it to be a big project. So I don't know yet, but it'll be something to do with like builders. There's a lot of things I want to start like for builders, because builders are just, I don't know, it's phenomenal. And sometimes I feel like builders don't get the credit they deserve, because they do build a lot, you guys. Like if it wasn't for the builders, a lot of the content on Minecraft wouldn't be available, because the builders, you know, do that, and they make that job possible. Now, of course you have people that build their own maps, but there are builders that just build. Like they may not make videos themselves, they just build, and I would love to see them have like this own spotlight. Now, not saying builders don't get any spotlight at all, but more spotlight as well, because again, the creations are just good. Now, this is where his like little throne kind of an area is gonna be at, where he gets to watch the lions and the tigers and all the Sparta kicks going on fight down here. So it's gonna be really cool. I definitely can't wait for him to finish that. Again, I can't wait to actually check in on the world again, like later down the line, because I did check on the world before, or I think it was an older world that he had, and then I joined into the new world and he's built this, and I'm like, oh my, like how are you doing this like so fast? And also, I know time has passed in between then, but again, the builds are just super cool. And the good thing is that like even from every angle of the map, you can kind of see something good of the buildings. That's also something to take in consideration as well, because like there was this one world that I toured for, I think it was like around Christmas time, maybe like last year, and there was this clock tower that was built. I think it was a friend of Joey Joe's, or it may have been a map he was working on. I don't quite recall. But there was this huge clock tower in the center by this Christmas tree, and no matter where you went on the map, you would see it right there. So I thought that was really neat too, that you can see like that clock tower from there. And then now we're kind of like back at the start, and this is where it starts at here, and we're just going to the left side now. Like this is where we started before. We mainly went to the right, so now we're gonna go to the left by the market area, I believe so, and kind of check that out. But yeah, like if you can build things like that, that is super awesome, to where you kind of know what you want before you build. Now that's one thing I'm also learning as well, because sometimes I tend to build and just build and build and build, and then it's like, okay, things are kind of mix matchy. Like I didn't really lay out if I want this here, and then you kind of got to look ahead when you're building or whatnot. So now some of this stuff over here I believe is unfinished as well. Remember, this map is not finished, and again, it does not have to be. Again, Creative Cribs isn't about like finish maps and finish this and finish that. It's about a progress series kind of a thing. Not saying like, of course, a dirt house or something like that is like, you know, progress, but it definitely has to be something worth showing, of course. Like look at this giant road. Like this is a huge world, and the fact that he's like still building like non-stop 2 worlds just like this is just, it's crazy, you guys. It's insane, and this is the way that people actually just, you know, vent out their imaginations and stuff like that. So I look up to a lot of builders because just the creativity is just always there for sure. So let's follow this road down and see exactly where this may take us. Hopefully it may take us, I don't know, somewhere to the sun. That's kind of what it looks like, but I think the road may actually run out, but we can follow this back through and kind of see where it goes. I think if we follow this all the way around, I think he's gonna have this go like all the way around the map. I think that'd be really insane and unique if you had that go all the way around the map. So I definitely look forward to seeing that. I don't think he has that mapped out just yet, but I think having that would be it'd be awesome if you had a road like going through the whole kind of city area there, and it would just look super, super cool too. All right, we got all our settings. Okay, it's good. And again, these buildings, like, I know me, like whenever I start a build, sometimes I don't finish it. I just like kind of stop, and if I don't kind of knock it out while I've started it, I sometimes like kind of forget about it. Again, this is a list like of the buildings here, and he's also like for me to put a sign down as well that I've toured the world, and it's always cool like that. If I ever join your world and you have like a world that you build and you have like a sign like where you leave comments, I have no problem with leaving a sign for you guys. So this is super awesome. Again, Joey Jojo, a very fantastic builder, you guys. Be sure to check out his Twitter. It's down below in the description, and send him some love from Big B. Send him a cookie, and also tell him how great his world was, because it was actually great. So I'm just gonna tell him to keep up the great work, because it's just good. Like, the building is definitely gonna go somewhere like very, very soon, and I really love it a lot. So Jojo, if you're watching this, keep up the good work again, and I know I've left the comment on your board, but I do want to say keep up the good work. It's always a pleasure joining your worlds when I do, and your builds are just phenomenal, and I look forward to seeing more builds in the future, you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's episode of Creative Cribs, you guys. It was a little short episode, but nonetheless, I do hope you guys did enjoy. Remember to leave the video a like and share it as well. Really shows your support for the channel and the series too, and lets me know that you guys enjoy this as well. And subscribe to stay updated with more Minecraft Creative Cribs and more. Remember, every Sunday at 9 a.m. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your day. And until the next, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.